Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and today, honey, I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot horoscope messages for August 30th to September 5th, baby. Can you believe it's already September, Sagittarius? So if you find any tarot cards that resonate with you in this weekly reading today, be sure to let me know in the comments below which cards resonate with you and how, Sagittarius, because that's how I keep up with y'all through the comments as well. If you do enjoy this tarot reading today, or you just enjoy my vibe, I would really appreciate it, Sagittarius, if you were to give this video a like and subscribe, because it does help me out a lot. I always appreciate it when you do that extra step. Remember though, darling, put this in perspective, Sagittarius. I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take the tarot cards that resonate, leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to be offended by it whatsoever. I believe tarot cards are just here to give you some food for thought, Sagittarius, a perspective to consider for today. Never making the choices in your life, because free will, darling, and it's your life to live, not mine, not these tarot cards. So I have your cards pulled out already for today, Sagittarius. See what's going on with you. And so we have the Ten of Air, Ten of Swords for you guys. This card says the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change, expect things to get better now, and recovering from an addiction. We then have the Six of Air, Six of Swords, Sagittarius. Things are looking up. Two cards talking about the things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Again, you literally have both cards that talk about the end of a difficult situation. I just now noticed that. And I've had this deck for 2 years. 2 years. A lot more than 2 years. I've had this deck for over a decade, Sagittarius. And I never noticed that both of these cards talk about the end of a difficult situation. So that's coming in twice for you, which you want synchronicities. You want repetitiveness in your tarot readings, because that just shows that's the actual message meant for you. Seven of Earth as the final card. Seven of Pentacles. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, and unnecessary worry, Sagittarius. So, you know, as I'm getting from these cards, Sagittarius, right off the bat, what I'm getting is, spoiler alert, things are looking up in the end of a difficult situation, honey. I do feel like you guys are anxious right now, and I know from your last week's reading, Sagittarius, I ended up dropping something. I know from your last week's reading, Sagittarius, you guys were really, how would we say, you guys were going through it, honey. I feel as if mentally or emotionally last week was one of the most taxing for some of you Sagittariuses. Now, the good thing is, as these cards already say, things are looking up for you. So I do feel as if Sagittarius this week, you're probably just going to be dealing with like some of the remnants, I would say, of whatever the situation is that was bothering you, whatever was intruding on this your objective, whatever that objective may be. Seven of Pentacles coming in here. This is kind of a card where it's telling you, Sagittarius, of continue planting your crops, tending to your crops, nurturing these things that you want to grow, right? You have this unnecessary worry, and I don't know is if, Sagittarius, you guys are stressing out about the logistics on things, or just how your story is going to continue revealing itself to you, but you can take some reprieve in knowing that your story is about to get better, right? As much reprieve as you can get when it comes to a man telling you that with some tarot cards, honey. I do want to note, though, with the Six of Air, Six of Swords, Sagittarius, this is a card of moving on. Right? So if you are clinging on to the situation, because for some of you, that's what this recovering from addiction may be for. Because I know a lot of people will just associate the addiction with like drugs or alcohol or food, right? But there's addictions in terms of like, you know, I used it for one of the other Zodiac signs as an example of where I was just like, you know, you could be addicted to checking up on an ex. You could be addicted to drama. You could be addicted to social, like you could be addicted to anything. You can even be addicted to anxiety, Sagittarius. And before you're just like, girl, what? No, you can, you know, if you choose to, like, let me not get into that spiel, that's a whole different video. But there's this constant energy, this constant message, Sagittarius, of in the least dismissive way as this sounds, of just getting over as I hit the camera, getting over this situation. Now, I'm not telling you to fast pace your emotions and how you're processing things, but what I am telling you is that don't cling on to this, don't fight for this anymore. There is this sense of where it's just like continue tending to your crops, right? And I promise you things are going to get better, things are going to improve. So let's get some clarifiers, Sagittarius. Chariot card coming in here. This is a card we want to be seeing for you, Sagittarius. We then have the Ace of... Ooh, come on now, Ace of Pentacles, honey. Come on. And then, darling, we have the Six of Swords coming in again. Girl, I do see, Sagittarius, the moment you decide to look into a new direction entirely, that's when you discover your pot of gold. That's when fast forward movement happens. I feel as if right now, Sagittarius, you guys are going through a change. And I'm not just saying the change of like puberty, honey. You guys are going through the change in the sense of... I get the sense of uprooting a little bit. I get the sense of like uprooting and kind of not being afraid of changing where your garden is, Sagittarius. I don't know why I'm like so up close and personal, but I guess we'll just stick with this, Sagittarius. I get the sense of yeah, where it's like you're not being afraid of uprooting your garden and changing directions. I want to get a clarifier for this Ace of Pentacles, because this Ace of Pentacles is really the key component to this, right? Because this is literally like whatever your objective is, whether it's relationship, finances, what have you, this cornucopia has it, Sagittarius. So let's get a clarifier. Three of Pentacles, so this is in terms of contractual work. It's fabulous, Sagittarius, if you guys have been looking for a job. Fabulous as well in terms of relationships or just in people in general, because I do feel like you're going to meet like-minded people. And I've been saying this for a long time for you, Sagittarius. Like, so I don't know if like this has just been a long build-up process, Sagittarius, or you just consistently meeting new people. But Sagittarius, I don't remember most tarot readings, honestly, just because I do so many. I just got a notification that I've uploaded 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel. Girl, I do so many readings. But I do remember this with you guys, Sagittarius, where it's just like this constant, I just get this strong feeling. It keeps coming every single week, Sagittarius. And I'm not going to stop saying it. I know some of you Sagittarius give me a hard time about being repetitive, but it's what you want in a reading, darling. Yeah, I just get I see whatever your objective is, you're not getting to this objective by yourself. So for my loner Sagittariuses, for my Sagittariuses that have been resistant on socializing, for my Sagittarius that are just so used to taking things on by themselves because they're just used to relying on themselves, you know, network a little bit, right? Because I do feel like however you get to your goal, and maybe just associated with once you redirect Sagittarius with that Six of Swords, that you find this person. But yeah, whatever the case may be, right? I don't feel like I need to hone in on this anymore, Sagittarius. I feel like you get the point. So let me wrap this portion up and let's get into some good things that are in the works for you, Sagittarius. So starting this out, we have Six of Water, Six of Cups coming in. This card says memories from your history or childhood, Sagittarius. Issues regarding children and romanticizing the past. We have the Nine of Earth, Nine of Pentacles, stepping forward to you. This card says, Sagittarius, enjoying life's little luxuries. I can't read upside down. Spending quiet time alone and successful self-employment. And then for your last card, Saggy, we have the Empress card, Archangel Gabriel. If you are open to working with Archangel Sagittarius, and your beliefs subscribe to this, then I would say Archangel Gabriel is the Archangel for you guys to be working with this week, because he is definitely reaching out to you. Write down the number 3 as well, Sagittarius, to look up for numerology later. But this card says, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. The Empress card is Libra energy. So I do feel as if the good things coming into the works for you guys, it's almost like this sense of things coming back into balance. Something from your past I feel as if was a little bit unstable, Sagittarius, and I do feel strongly with the Nine of Pentacles here. It was unstable and it kind of left you high and dry. I get this sense of where you're left high and dry with a situation and kind of left to fend for yourself, and that's how you kind of enveloped this Empress energy, because the Empress is an extremely independent energy where it's just like, I don't need anybody to take care of me, honey. I can handle things thrown out my way by myself if I need to, right? It's not the end of the world. I do get this sense here, it's almost like either it's like this something from the past that didn't work out, Sagittarius, that left you high and dry, and it's going to be kind of coming back around and working out better for you. or it's like quite literally a person from your past coming in to help you out as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to be rekindling some old flames, old connections. I don't feel like it's romance. I'm not getting romance from this Sagittarius. I just feel like you're going to be, you know, hearing back from an old friend that you haven't talked to in a little bit. You may have felt like they kind of just ghosted you. Let's get some clarifiers on this. We have the Knight of Cups. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Five of Swords. And the Devil card coming in here. So, Sagittarius, for some of you guys, the Six of Cups is talking about an ex. And if it is an ex, what I want to say, like, okay, here's this message, Sagittarius. If this old energy was associated with any type of pain, because you'll notice even in my verbiage from before I pulled these clarifiers, I was just like, I just don't feel like you guys were talking. Like, I felt like you kind of were just like left high and dry. Like, it just kind of like the communication just stopped. That's kind of feel like an energy that I want you to feed into more, or what's being suggested. If this is an X energy, or if there was something that happened bad beforehand, do not let it come back in, right? Do not let it come back in. Whether it's an old job coming in with a new offer to you, Sagittarius, being like, oh, we can pay you this much more, whatever. No. Sagittarius, straight up, no. I really do feel as if the good things that are in the works for you is directly associated with, yeah, the Death card coming in as well. Just cut it out, darling. I feel as if, like, for things to start getting better for you, Sagittarius, you can't continue giving things second, third, fourth, 20th chances. Just because you see the potential in something does not mean they're going to live up to that potential. Does not mean that situation is going to live up to its potential. You know, you can see the potential and how far something can go. That doesn't mean it just doesn't work that way, right? I feel like adulthood kind of just continually teaches you that as you get older. All right, my beautiful Sagittarius, let's get into what messages, rather, your spirit guides and ancestors have for you today. Let's see what messages they got coming for you. What advice? Archangel Raziel, the Magician card, number 1. This card says you are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical, honey. Then you have Archangel Sandalphon, the Unity card, number 5. Number 5. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organization. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Saggy. What was I just saying? And then the Page of Earth, Page of Pentacles. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging in a new area of study. So Sagittarius, your spirit guide messages, as I was just saying, pointing out so smugly, Sagittarius, is seek out like-minded friends and mentors. And the Page of Pentacles is like, in this deck, it doesn't really showcase it that well, but in normal tarot, it's usually an individual extending out their pentacle to something. So it's kind of like a card of communication. The Magician card coming in here. Literally, Sagittarius, your messages coming in for you is like, your life is going to be created. Like, you're going to have such an abundant time when you let other energies in, when you let other like-minded individuals in. I can't help but feel like for some of you Sagittarius, even though I've told you guys that you guys have people coming to you, you guys have kind of answered that and just become more of a hermit. And you're just like, I don't want to talk to new people. I don't want to do that. I want to stay in my comfort zone. And quite literally, Sagittarius, I really don't know what else to tell you other than, like, your guides are even making it a point just to say it's like your success is associated with people. And like my regular Sagittarius, y'all will know that like my readings are very much so self-reflective based or internal based, right? I don't like my readings to be about other people and all that, because I'm talking to you, Sagittarius, and it's up to you to be able to change your life, right? Other people don't matter. That's white noise. But really, Sagittarius, this is just a repetitive message of where it's just like, communication, man. Communication. There's your guides, your ancestors have placed people into your path, your soul tribe, right? Your soul tribe is around you right now, and you haven't claimed it. You haven't connected with them yet, Sagittarius. So really make that your priority if you are open to that anyways. All right, my beautiful Sagittariuses, let's see how people are perceiving you today. Let's see how people are perceiving you this week, right? How this is going to work is I'm going to talk about the attributes that I get from this person, and it's up to you, Sagittarius, to see how it correlates in your life. It could be a soulmate, could be a twin flame, family, relationship, darling, work, anything, right? If the attributes fits, then it's meant for you, but it's not going to resonate with everybody, right? I believe this reading portion is meant to reach specific people. So if it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it work. Don't feel bad about saying, oh, this part don't resonate. That's fine. It's not meant to. So we have the Queen of Earth, Queen of Pentacles coming in. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Sagittarius, Page of Air coming in here. Didn't we pull the Page of Swords 3 before? I don't know. Challenging informations, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. And then we have the Ten of Water, Ten of Cups, Sagittarius. This card says a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional need and material needs are met, and trustworthy relationships. So Sagittarius, you definitely know this person for sure. You know this person for sure. I don't think you guys are talking. I feel as if they're watching you currently. This is a little bit of a loner. This is a loner energy, Sagittarius. I'm not getting any type of bad note from this. I just get very much so an independent energy. Very much, I would even say, even though we have that Ten of Water here, that Ten of Cups, it's like, and you know this person on a personal level, I feel like you actually, like, you know them, you may have known them for years, but you, on some level, you just like, they're just so private that you feel like they're still kind of strangers, Sagittarius. Just very loner energy. I don't feel like they talk a lot, but right now they are watching you, Sagittarius. They're keeping their eye on you. And what are their intentions with that, right? Page of Cups, the sun, the star, literally the opposite. I guess the opposite would be the moon. Seven of Wands. So Sagittarius, their intentions with you, I do feel as if they're going to be coming in with an offer. It's kind of like a, maybe even extending, when I say offer, I know a lot of people will be like, oh, offer love, like whatever. It's almost this sense of being like, they're going to start making more attempts, I would say, Sagittarius, and trying to become closer with you. Again, because the star card coming in here, I do feel as if, like, even though there's distance here, I feel like they care about you a lot. I feel like they kind of have associated with you, Sagittarius, that you're going to be in their life for the long haul, like, for as forever as a relationship can be. I feel like that's their intention towards you, right? And so I don't really have too much to say about this because I don't like to tell you how to handle your situation, how to handle your business, because you know it best. I just get the sense that it's someone that I don't get any type of malevolent energy here. I don't get really any type of bad vibe. I kind of just get someone that's really kind of a loner, kind of probably phase out of your life for a while, Sagittarius, coming back in out of nowhere. So how are you going to handle this situation? I know some of you Sagittariuses, it's just human. I don't want you to sound like any type of way. Like some people you may feel personally hurt by their distance, right? And that would be understandable, right? Depending on whenever that happened. But what are you going to do? Let me know in the comments below, Sagittarius. But until then, that's the weekly tarot reading that I have for you, honey. Hopefully you found some cards that resonate with you in this weekly reading. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Give this video a like and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private personal reading with me, Sagittarius, my website's linked down below, honey, SimplyVelca.com. Next, my TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, my social media is all just being SimplyVelca, honey. And yeah, I hopefully can connect with you, Sagittarius, sometime in the near future. I love you so much. Bye.